Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at dumbest and most hilarious 911 calls. So 911 is not just for emergencies no more. You could literally call them for anything, from pranks to accidentally butt dialing them and get yourself caught. So let's get started with this funny article. People are rarely thinking clearly when they dial 911. Fear, anxiety, and outrage have a way of clouding one's thought processes. We're assuming that's the excuse these people are using. My, what thin walls you have! A Canadian woman dialed 911 after hearing yelling and shouting coming from her neighbor's apartment. When the cops arrived, they pounded on the door until the occupant finally opened up. That's when they discovered the man was in no danger. He'd just been having a rough time on the toilet. Source: web.orange.co.uk. Number 2. Next time, leave the phone at home. A burglar in Shelby County, Ohio was caught by police after he accidentally butt dialed 911 while breaking into a home. Making matters worse, the crook hid in a closet, but was routed out by his phone yet again when the low battery alarm went off. Such a realistic picture in HD. After receiving a frantic 911 call, the Regina, Canada Fire Department raced off to battle an inferno at the local Canadian Football League stadium. The fire, it turns out, was a burning log displayed on the stadium's giant video screen. Whoa. Oh no, those belong to, my friend? A man in Lincoln, Nebraska learned that sometimes you just have to let it go, man. Let it go, let it go. I can't sing yet, so I'm gonna stop. He arrived home one day to find out he'd been burglared at his favorite hookah pipes were and that his favorite hookah pipes were missing. So he called cops, but it was he who ended up in jail after police had found the pot plant he was growing. Alright, you should never grow pots. And I think in Nebraska that's illegal. We should probably search that during this video. 911, emergency, I need a lawnmower. Yes, what a perfect time to call 911. The lawn is not burning, it's not being stolen, it's not going up your eye. A woman in Dacula, Georgia contacted police when her Chevy van went missing. Later that day, the woman called back to report that the vehicle had been found. It was in her yard, hidden behind tall weeds. Alright, you should never call 911 for that. At least find security cameras if you think. You should probably buy some security cameras in case. That way you know for sure. Because it'd be smarter to look through the surveillance system if you have them. So don't just assume that it's missing. I just didn't feel like going out. After making numerous calls to 911 in Lander, Canada, man was warned that next one would land him in jail. That prompted him to reveal his real reason for calling. If you're coming to get me, he told the dispatcher, can you bring me some smokes? Why would you need some smokes if you're going to jail? I'm sure people in jail probably will give that to you in exchange with stuff like raisins. Or better, just stick them up your butt. That's what's in. I've seen a South Park video where when you're in jail, he just puts them up his butt. It's Cartman. E.T. called. He says stop boating. When a British man saw a mysterious flying object that lit up the sky, he immediately called 911 for the authorities. But before the police could react, the man called back, saying mystery solved. The UFO was actually the moon. So you did not take Earth science. You should probably do at least a little bit of Earth science. Because apparently that's the moon. It's not no damn UFO. So, Don't just assume that. So, when you're the proud mother of a healthy 7-ton home, a woman in Kalispell, Montana, called police insisting that her neighbor's loud music caused her house to develop a heartbeat. Heartbeat? I'm not sure houses don't have hearts. Alright, a scaredy cat cook. A Romanian man called police to report hearing a strange noise in the house he happened to be burglaring. Police arrived and arrested the man who, as it turned out, was the only one in the house aside from the homeowner's noisy cat. Noisy cat. Calling the lunch, please. In Jacksonville, Florida, the man was so upset that when the sandwich shop left the special. In Jacksonville, Florida, man was so upset when the sandwich shop left the special sauce off his hero. He called 911 twice. The first time was to ask if officers could make sure his sandwich was made properly. Second time to complain that the cops weren't responding fast enough to the first call. I'm pretty sure that could get you arrested. It'd be better just call him once, or at least be patient before calling him twice. Just word of advice, man. Alright, next one. In the Old West, it was a hanging offense. When a 7-year-old called 911 and then hung up, the Burnett, Wisconsin police were dispatched to her home. When they arrived, they discovered the problem. The ghost grandpa was cheating in a game of cards. Not a good reason to call 911. She said she probably doesn't know that this is for emergencies only. So, if she took a shower once in a while, she might know these things. After Elaine Owens saw a red glow in her trailer's bathroom, she called 911 to report a fire. When the firemen showed up, they discovered that it was actually sunlight reflected off the shower curtain. Okay. To cry, to sleep no more. A 10-year-old Brockton, Massachusetts boy called 911, then abruptly hung up. When the dispatcher called back, she discovered the problem. Much to the boy's annoyance, his mother was insisting that he go to bed. These are the funniest and cutest mistakes kids have ever made. Hello, fashion police? When Northwich Mandel, the police complained that he was unable to leave the hair salon after he was getting a trim. Upon further investigation, we found that the man couldn't. Boring. Alright, so let's look at this. Alright, so there's a lot of things we call 911 for. Here's some examples of 911. If you have an emergency, always call 911. Oh wait, here's a news story. Where'd it go? Here's a news story I found. Woman calls 911 for a ride home from bar. Yeah, but anyways, that's all for today. I hope you like this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button in the face and subscribe to my channel for this and more content along the way. Be sure to hit the bell button to be notified when I upload. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.